Guess which 4 Minnesota towns made the top 100 best cities to live in the USA?
Rochester, Bloomington, Edina, Prior Lake.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Answer afterwards.
Welcome to the show. Let's see what has been happening in the wrestling world. Welcome to the show, where comedy meets wrestling by fans for fans. The Two Counts, always the best guests in Midwest. The Two Counts, great time guaranteed because we're the best of the best. Meet Ace and JR, Top Shelf Tommy, we're about to start. Welcome to the Two Counts. It's time to dig deep into the wrestling world. Welcome to the Two Counts, where comedy meets wrestling by fans for fans. The Two Counts.
The Two Count. The Two Count. Where comedy meets wrestling. Please comment, share, like, and start a hype train for God's sakes. And now, here are the hosts of The Two Count. Comedian John Russell, wrestling broadcaster Big Ace, and everybody's favorite heel, Top Shelf Tommy.
Hey, everybody. How you doing? It's a Tuesday, and we're here.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. I'm just
Been lifting, guys. You guys see the difference? Can you guys see it?
No. Not at all.
I'm gonna stop being known as Top Shelf. I'm gonna start being
Holding your arms back like that make you look like you have bigger boobs.
Shut the fuck up, Ace. That's disrespectful to the program, man. I'm getting swole. I just lifted yesterday, man. I'm feeling great.
It's also factual.
1 day results right here, baby. Yeah. There we go. You see the guns, baby? Woo!
Woo!
Yeah.
What was your guesses on the towns?
Rochester, Bloomington, Edina, and Prior Lake.
Tom, I think you actually did get 2 of them.
Oh.
Yeah, Rochester's one of them.
So we were talking about this right before we went on air. The 4 Minnesota towns named the best places to live in the country.
Top 100.
An annual report has come out for 2024 of the top 100 places to live in the country. Who is this put on? The annual study is done by Livability each year.
Don't flatter yourself, Dan.
They look at a tons of different data points to determine which 100 towns make the list. On their site, they write the study takes into account measures of city's economy, housing, and cost of living, amenities, transportation, environment, safety, education, and health. Shout out Madhouse watching us on Twitter. The 4 Minnesota towns. Okay, so real quick, they also had some. So I don't think we have anybody in North Dakota or South Dakota watching us. Iowa, though, 2 towns from Iowa made the list, top 100, and that was Cedar Rapids at 41.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Iowa City at 55.
Mm-hmm.
So a drinking town and a college town. That's also still a drinking town. Good idea. All right.
Wisconsin for our good
All
friends
drinking towns
Dan
in
and
Wisconsin.
Stacy.
Let's be real.
Anybody else we know out there? Number 44, Madison. Number 53, Appleton.
Appleton's very nice.
Yeah. You know, Appleton's got that ship way, you know.
Fox River.
Lots of, yeah. They, you know, they're right there pretty close to Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that Packer ass town. And then Madison, obviously the state capital of Wisconsin, plus also another college town. There's like 3 colleges in that town. So,
I know which Minnesota city did not make it.
Minneapolis.
No, Tom, what city do you live in?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. My town is always the best because I live here and it's top shelf. I'm not going to say it.
I missed this comment. I missed this comment earlier.
Yeah, Dan's just jealous of the
100%. And thank you, Stacy. I look especially white today. with the sleeveless. Minnesota. So here we go. So low. Let's go lowest to the highest ranked for towns. 79th, St. Paul, Minnesota.
That's St. Paul actually rates pretty high on the park system deal too.
Well, park system though, like really, Minneapolis is really the crown jewel.
Yep,
parks.
They both are highly ranked in the park system in the U.S., which would lead me to believe that it's probably a nicer place.
I will say this though, I can't believe that they decided to give St. Paul such a high ranking because of the fact that it's almost impossible to go from one side of St. Paul to the other without it being an hour of your fucking life. All right, the travel in that town. Fuck.
That's a little street.
Bit of it.
Well, you know, the whole thing is a drunken Irishman set that town up and they never fixed it.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So the next city ranked at 66. Any guesses?
Oh, Edina. Those cake eaters.
I will tell you this, not Metro.
Not Metro. Well, is that Rochester then?
It's either going to be St. Cloud or Mankato.
All three wrong.
Oh, wow. Duluth?
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, I suppose.
God, yeah. Duluth's a shithole.
It is. But here's whoever's doing these kind of surveys, they go to the park, they go to Canal Park, and they go about 2 blocks in from there, and that's the limit. Because
they don't go up the hill.
2 blocks, it is dangerous as shit. Yeah. There's so many fucking crack houses and meth houses off the strip. And then you get wilderness. Like you go 5-6 blocks out, it's all of a sudden in the hills. You see a couple colleges, and then it's fucking wilderness. So,
people love it though. People love Duluth.
Well, so that's the thing. You have Duluth, and then you go across to Wisconsin to Superior, which is fucked.
And not Superior. And by the way, very misnamed.
Not Superior at all. I mean, other than the lake being right there, yeah, Superior, Wisconsin. Dan, Stacy, have you ever been? Like, it is. That is that's a kind of a scary town, to be real fair.
Roids.
Hey, yeah, look at this. See, WDHC podcast. St. Tom looks.
Roids.
Hemorrhoids.
No, I worked out yesterday, guys. All right. Feeling good. Looking good.
Next city it was ranked at 30th out of 100. Any guesses what that one was?
30th probably going to be Bloomington.
Was not Bloomington.
Edina?
Was not Edina.
That's the one. Prior Lake? Richfield?
No. Richfield. You've already said it. It's just you didn't say it.
Oh, is that Rochester?
It is Rochester, 30.
Your hometown?
I would not rate it 30. This town blows.
So, again, if you're looking at like livability, though, because you're also thinking like family kind of environment at that point, too, you know?
No, I mean, not even, to be honest, Rochester's not even a good city for a family.
It isn't anymore. It's so fucking expensive to live here. Okay. So that means the highest ranking city on this top 100 in Minnesota was ranked 21st.
God help them if they said Minneapolis, because
it's not Minneapolis.
Good. Then it's probably Bloomington.
It is Bloomington.
Yeah, Bloomington makes sense. It's not necessarily the most cost effective, but I mean, oh yeah, there we go, Dan. Yeah, 15 or 17 of the top 20 drunkest cities in USA is Wisconsin. No shit.
Look it up. By the way,
I will say
I said Rochester sucks and that it's not fun. But there is something really fun happening July 13th.
Oh yeah.
What might that be?
And that's Madhouse Wrestling. And you should all get your tickets because something interesting has happened with this show, JR.
What happened?
I don't know if y'all been paying attention. Well, we'll get into it in a second because I need to get the graphic for this. I know, I built it up already, but I got to get the graphic. Otherwise, this isn't going to really work.
By the way, Cloquet is actually not a terrible town. Cloquet is a pretty fucking, it's a nice, pretty town, northern Minnesota. Okay.
They still have I don't know if they still do because I haven't been up through that part of Cloquet in a long time, but they used to have a Phillips 66 station that was designed by Frank Lloyd Wright.
That's crazy. That is some crazy. First of all, that's a crazy fact. I appreciate the knowledge, and I'm not going to say that very often on the show because We're very nonsensical around here. So
I don't have it. If the boys are watching, Luke or Malice, send me and you have it. Send me the graphic for Mr.
the
Mellis.
idea is there, Dan. It just hasn't been completed yet. You know, our buddy Nerd D.
It's an artistic endeavor versus what I got from the guys that made our first one.
Yeah.
And the artistic endeavor means that Nerd D wants it to be perfect, which we appreciate very much.
Well, Nerd D and DJ Hayes, his
Yep, both of
producer
them
and
are working on it, and they want it to be perfect. We appreciate that. It's just that it's, you know, they have other stuff to do too. It's not like it's on the top of the list because they have shows that they do, and so anyway, they do that stuff. It'll be coming. Don't worry. It'll be coming at any. It could show up tonight while we're on. We don't know. Honestly,
it's true. It could. Who knows? Well, yeah, and also see the other thing. The interracial friend talk show, DJ Hayes and Nerdy, that's just launched not too long ago. So that's another project that they're now working on. So you know how projects can snowball. Like we are all obviously on this show, but the reality is there's always other things going on, like Absolute or Madhouse or work. Regular 9-to-5 jobs or second jobs or just the disaster that is Twin Cities commute.
Walking a dog. Taking out the garbage.
Okay, anyways, let's get back to what I was talking about. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Drunkest Cities?
We're talking about...
Oh, yeah, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to the Drunkest Cities, guys. And we'll talk wrestling at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But, okay, JR, I don't know if you've paid attention to the match announcements for July 13th at Madhouse Wrestling here in Rochester, Minnesota. Okay, so did you happen to see that we have a scramble?
I think I did see that.
Okay. Yeah. I'm kind of surprised then because I thought you'd be a little more excited for it because I don't know if you paid very close attention, but let's let everybody else see this.
Play it. Just play it.
Sorry, it's short. I can't get it any bigger.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
They not like us.
I'm going to pay...
Like us.
Tim, I did not pay close enough attention. I'm going to pay Tim Nella money.
They not like us.
Hold on.
Take care of business for me.
No, what you missed there is there's two members of Team Top Shelf in that scramble right there. Tim Nella.
Tim Nella's a businessman.
But here's the deal. What you have there is a longtime friend of JR who's going to be in the ring with the Golden God, Bryce Jordan. I'm just saying.
I bet I can make 5 more friends too.
Well, there's some other guys that are, might have some scores to settle with young Bryce Jordan come that time. So, who knows what's going to be happening? Actually, that scramble is pretty deep on some talent there, by the way. I'm not going to
lie. I hesitate to think that I might have 4 friends in that ring and I could say, hold them up, and get in there and give them a nut job.
A nut job? A nut job? Hold on. You know what? I want to try and get this in, like Luke or Malice. You're booking JR as a manager in that show, that match, man, because I guarantee he'll just be there ringside throwing out some cash. He doesn't have much, but he'll throw out some cash.
I am not trained. I'm not that guy. I would
what?
If
being a manager, walking around the ring, taunting people.
Okay. Anyway,
you are here for crime stories.
I'll be honest. I did promote it as true crime stories. So we'll come up with 1 or 2 that are true.
What the true crime story? He's right there in the blue hat.
Yeah. These guns are the crime story. These are the weapons.
The blue hat is the true crime story with Tom is fraud.
Do you feel it?
He is a gigantic fraud. So,
anyways, okay. It's been hard finding an actual list, so this is
I
think across America this is worldpopulationreview.com. So whatever.
Jägermeister does the list.
Do they?
I don't know. Fuck no. Jägermeister can't get their shit together to make a decent fucking liqueur. You think they're gonna make a list? No.
I don't know.
Oh, God. You know how hard it is to have all this muscle upon muscle, guys? Like it's just so fucking hard.
I'll just say this while you're looking.
See, I don't think this is true because this is like all Midwest cities.
Hey, Luke. He went to the Treasure Island show with us. He's my buddy from the Wednesday show. Top Fraud Chillstrom. Hey man.
Top Fraud. Yeah.
Just
I like the
say
ring of
Tom
that.
Fraud Chillstrom. Why not? What? No Top Fraud. We don't need that shit.
You're not the top fraud, but you're right up there with most people.
Yeah, what's up, Luke? You ready to not have that show again tomorrow? We are on Corey Adams' schedule as much as possible on that show, so it's fun, but it's also like, man, we don't fucking know we're going to be scheduled. So tune in.
Corey Adam doing, by the way? How's Corey Adam doing?
He just moved again. It's like his third place, and
he's still in Austin, Texas, though. Yes,
in the realm of Austin, Texas, whatever the fuck that might mean.
Well, he's within 20 miles.
Yeah, I mean, well, probably within 5 miles, but Austin apparently is worse than Minnesota or Minneapolis and St. Paul as far as commute goes. Because as soon as you get outside of city limits of Austin, it's a fucking hellscape. People are fucking running over dogs, throwing cats into the road. I mean, it's just a clusterfuck of what the hell is going on in Austin. I don't know. That's why.
That's the new comedy mecca for folks because of Joe Rogan, I think.
Well, Joe Rogan, Tony Hinchcliffe moved there, so kill Tony's out of fucking Austin. Right. Everybody loves the fucking Austin scene now. That's obviously been hugely successful with South by Southwest, which Nerd D just did this last year. So, you know, again, this is why Nerd D hasn't gotten us our songs, everybody, because he's a busy, popular guy. He's traveling all over the world. Country.
I can balance a cat on my finger, guys.
Oh, wow. That's true talent right there, everybody. Give it up for Ace with the fucking talent, baby. Like, dude.
Okay, good. Now that Tom's finally stopped talking, I did find a list. Oh, speaking of Austin, Texas.
There you go.
Top 10, number 10, Austin, Texas.
You know that Austin, Texas is not that close to Fort Worth, though, right, Tina? Like, Dallas, Fort Worth is where you should fly into. Just saying.
She can fly in wherever the fuck she wants. It's a free world, and she could be top shelf. Maybe her top shelf is she's going to fly where she wants to.
Thomas. Number 9. Any guesses on number 9?
Drunken Cities?
Mm-hmm.
So if 10's Austin?
10's Austin, Texas. Number 9.
Number 9 is St. Paul, Minnesota.
Incorrect.
Anoka, Minnesota.
Madison, Wisconsin.
New Orleans.
Duluth.
Not New Orleans. Not Duluth.
Superior.
Why the fuck? No, not Superior. No, not Anchorage either. Good guess, though, Luke.
One more
state.
Tom. Give us a state.
No, I'm not going to give you the state because you're going to get it right away then.
Well, you don't know.
St. Louis.
Okay, Oregon.
Portland.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
Yeah,
Portland, right. Oregon. Yeah, right? Like, Oregon's one of those states. Okay. Number 8.
St. Louis.
Not St. Louis. But you want to see something real quick, though. On my trip to
oh my God,
Lake Ozark.
Mm-hmm.
we took a little field trip to one of the dispensaries in Missouri, right? To check it out. And these were sitting on their thing, and I was like, well, I of course got to take this.
Oh my God.
Crap.
Hive Mania.
That's
RKO.
crazy.
Yeah, right? Isn't that awesome? And I guess it's like an actual strand, because when we were in there, I was like, so do you actually have the RKO weed? And the guy's like, yeah, hang on. And he's like, oh, no, shit, I'm out. But yeah.
You know why? Because it comes and gets you. It hits you out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, so that's a cool little thing for the old studio or, man cave eventually someday.
I was going to say your kitchen, you mean? Kidding. Number 8. Fargo, North Dakota.
No, West Coast.
Ooh.
San Diego.
Not San Diego.
San Francisco.
Not San Francisco.
Sacramento.
Sacramento is correct.
Thank you. I just keep naming cities. I'm
Vibe me.
I think that would actually be Vibrator Mania. Let's see myself out. Number 7.
Number 7. All right, number 7. I'll tell you what. Number 7 has already been said. Someone already said
Duluth.
it. Not
St. Louis.
Not St. Louis.
Madison.
Green Bay.
Not Green Bay.
St.
Just
Paul.
say Minnesota.
No.
St. Paul.
Not St. Paul.
Fargo.
Minneapolis.
No, both of you.
Moorhead.
No. What
Superior?
the fuck, AR? No. Why are you? This is in the U.S.
Yeah, Superior, Wisconsin.
I know,
I
but
thought you just said it was in Minnesota.
No, I thought you said Minnesota, and I was like, dude, I said cities, not states.
No.
I just go to guess the whole state of Wisconsin.
Bismarck is a good guess.
All right,
Be number 1.
New Orleans, Louisiana.
Oh.
Toronto, Bismarck,
son of a
both good guesses. Louisiana.
Actually, Bismarck should be the most drunk because holy fuck, for a state capital. First of all,
this
the
is
state capitol building
this is by the way, insidermonkey.com, and this is their 2023 drunkest cities in America. So this may have changed. Danny says Wisconsin, Madison. Has it either of you been to New Orleans? I know you haven't, Tom, because you shit on it once already on this show.
But
I
yeah,
was
that's
in
go
New
in there.
Orleans
I'll
not too
never
long
go.
ago.
What'd you say, JR?
I was
Oh,
just in New Orleans not too long ago.
Yeah, he was there for work.
French Quarter is a good time.
The
Not
French
Bourbon
Quarter
Street.
is
The French
it can be a good time. If there's nothing going on, it's kind of a shithole.
I don't even know what Allegiant is, Tina. So that's
It's an airline, you dibwad.
well, no shit, but also like it's clearly not on the top shelf level. You know what I mean? Like
So number 6, we're gonna go to the East Coast, guys.
East Coast,
Boston, Massachusetts.
Not Boston.
Baltimore.
Not Baltimore.
Philadelphia.
Not Philly, but
That
you're
would be a
getting
good
very
Pittsburgh.
warm. Pittsburgh,
Pittsburgh.
PA. Correct.
That's not really East Coast. I mean, it's in an
It's-
Eastern Coast state.
It's
but
over there. Okay, now you guys can finally guess some Midwest shit. Number 5.
St. Louis.
Not St. Louis.
Green Bay.
We've all been there. Green Bay.
Kansas City.
No. Not Kansas.
Des Moines, Iowa.
Not Des Moines.
Cedar Rapids,
Not
Iowa.
Cedar Rapids. No.
St. Paul,
Algona,
Minnesota.
Both of you are wrong.
Rochester,
No. What?
Duluth.
No.
Fargo.
Des Moines, good guess, but no. Fargo, no.
Ames, Iowa.
Not Ames.
We've
Sioux
all
City.
been there, though, huh? Waterloo,
Not
Sioux
Waterloo.
Falls.
Not Sioux Falls.
Chicago.
There you go. Chicago it is.
Ugh.
Jesus Christ, you guys. You're
No, see,
horrible at this
this is
game.
not the
What was
list
that?
I've
It's
normally
not like
seen.
it's not like we
I
studied.
told
hard.
again. I told you
Yeah.
the Google search to find a list was giving me a bunch of weird shit. So I went with the one that like I could find that had like the most actual countdown aspect.
I get you. I get you.
All right. Number 4.
St. Louis.
Not St. Louis.
You know, they make Busch beer there. They make Anheuser Busch beer, Budweiser, Bud Light, all of that shit.
I know. I've been there. The Clydesdale's fucking
Yeah, they
stable is nicer than my fucking apartment. It's nicer than all of our.
Okay.
all
Now,
of
so
our-
I got one for CBS News here that's giving me 20. So
Okay,
we'll finish yours.
Well,
We'll
let's
go-
just mix them all to fucking together and
why not?
confuse everybody.
Yeah, why not? I mean, let's really see what
Where
state
is
is the
St.
drunk.
Louis on your list, Tom?
Oh, I don't know. It may not be on there.
Well, fucking look.
Well, I don't
Just
know.
calm down.
Okay, well, number
we'll-
4 is Buffalo.
New York. Oh my.
It could have been Minnesota too. Who knows?
Yeah, Buffalo, Minnesota.
Wright County is full of fucking drunks, man.
That's true, but
Number 3 would be Boston.
Boston. See, I knew. You know why? Because they throw the beer in the harbor.
Yep.
Wow, recent. Sorry. Okay, well, number 2 is close to home. It is Minneapolis, according to this one. Recent data from the CDC found that over 1,100 Minnesotans died in 2021 as a result of binge drinking.
Okay.
How about lacrosse? Lacrosse.
That was more than homicide and suicide combined.
Okay. So the list I found here, by the way, is what Dan's actually talking about. So, okay. So you said Boston was number 3. What's number 2 on your list then?
I just said Minneapolis, idiot.
Oh, sorry. What's number 1?
Number 1 is Milwaukee.
I don't know if we can, Luke. I don't know. Okay, that makes sense. There's
Milwaukee,
a lot of beers made in Milwaukee.
Wisconsin. Some of the drunkest
CBS
counties.
News.
Hang on a second. Some of the drunkest counties in America are in Wisconsin, and the state has 7 out of 10 U.S. cities with the highest alcohol consumption per capita. Milwaukee, with its sprawling beer gardens, is the drunkest city in America of 2023.
There you go. All right. So this one's a little more outdated, but this was also the first one that came up as the most popular of Google searches. So, and this
Where
comes.
does the lacrosse show up?
We'll get to that. I'm not going to have you guys guess because this one's actually very Midwest centric. All right. Number 20, Corvallis, Oregon.
That's not in the
All right.
Midwest.
No, it's not. No, but the rest of the list is very Midwest here. Number 19, Iowa City, Iowa.
Yes.
Oh, we're already hitting hard. 19, Iowa. 18, Lincoln, Nebraska. Both college towns right there. Lincoln, Nebraska.
Yeah.
18, 17. I think this is a little low for this area, but they had it listed as a group: Milwaukee, Waukesha, and West Allis, Wisconsin.
Oh, wow.
I mean, they might as well at this point, though. Just like the whole state of Wisconsin just counts.
Because, yeah, number 16, Janesville, Beloit, Wisconsin. That area. Number 15, good old Racine, Wisconsin, just across the border from Chicago.
That's where
Just
my mama's from.
Just a hop, a skip, and a jump from Janesville.
Yeah,
That's
my
right.
family's over in Racine.
That's right. Number 14, right across the Red River, Grand Forks, North Dakota.
Oh, yeah. Grand Forks is rough.
Yeah.
The Screaming Eagles, or whatever the fuck they call themselves now.
Yeah.
Number 13, going a little further west, not quite Midwest, Missoula, Montana, home of Montana State. No,
Doesn't make any difference. It's full
it's
of
a
drunks.
college town. Number 12, Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Oh my God, Sheboygan needs to drink too.
Yeah, well, it's halfway between Milwaukee and Green Bay. Why not, right? Number 11, Wausau, Wisconsin. Of course,
Yeah,
why
Wausau's
not?
in the middle of nowhere. You
Yeah,
got to drink there.
yeah, and they got one ski hill, so they're fucking cool.
It's more than one. Well,
I got one in Ski Hill. That's what you got.
I don't know. I've been there one time. Number 10, top 10, Mankato, North Mankato, Minnesota.
North Mankato, by the way. Make
Yeah.
sure it's North Mankato.
Well,
Wait a minute. Wait. What the
Group
fuck
town.
is North Mankato? Because in high school it was always Mankato East, Mankato West.
Well, those are the high schools, but
I know, but like it should all be.
There was a city that's actually called North Mankato.
yeah. So they just
Which
decided
is
to group these.
Stupidly ridiculous to say that.
Number 9, Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
Yep.
Number
you get
8.
drunk and you go, oh, Claire.
Okay, Eric Period Wolf.
Yeah.
Number 8, another college town for y'all, Ames, Iowa.
Ames High, Ames High.
There you go. Number 7, Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Number 6,
Yeah.
La Crosse on Alaska, Wisconsin.
Lacrosse / on Alaska. Let me just tell you that if you haven't been to Lacrosse, when it's busy
town.
drinking times, because the downtown is, with all the bars, is right next to the river. Usually somebody gets drunk, and I'm not trying to be morbid, but usually somebody gets drunk and falls in the river.
A lot of times it's St. Cloud too, by the way, which
Oh
is
yeah,
not
that's
on this
true.
list. Yeah, but a lot of time, yeah, because it's right there on the Mississippi, St. Cloud State, not too far from the Mississippi River, and unfortunately, there's a lot of house parties up there, especially in the fall. Yeah. Number 5, we're in the top 5 for this CBS list. Fargo, North Dakota.
I can attest to that too because I lived there for a long time. When it gets below 0, you got to do something to keep warm.
Just pour it back. Just throw it back. Number 4, Madison, Wisconsin.
Mad town, baby. You do the hokey pokey down Main Street when you're liquored up.
Yes. And
3 sheets.
they said a staggering 290 deaths out of 100,000 occur prematurely before the age of 75. Does not actually say it's alcohol related, just a fact that they decided to drop in there. Thank you, CBS News. Number 3, Packertown, Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Makes sense.
Number 2, Oshkosh, Neenah, Wisconsin.
Oh, JR, we're old.
And
I know, super old.
number 1,
Both of us go to that right away.
That's right. Oshkosh Bagosh.
Yep.
Yes. And then number 1, again, Dan, you'll love this one. Appleton, Wisconsin. All of the love for that list. Wisconsin's way.
Bunch of
Only
fucking
one
drunks.
Minnesota town, by the way. Only one.
Bunch of fucking drunks.
You
But
can't
also-
help it.
Yeah, Mankato does have a couple colleges as well. A lot of college towns on that list. There's a lot of colleges in those cities. Some of them are just born to be drunks, though, in the area, you know, especially that Lake Michigan western border of the lake there with Sheboygan, Milwaukee, Appleton, and Green Bay. So
Yeah.
you got to love interesting rundowns like that, man. I do love those kind of lists, though,
Is
especially
it?
like, can
Oh,
I
no, it
compare
is
myself
Apple
to the
River.
level of drunkenness that it requires to be on that list in that town? Probably so.
Apple River, where people go tubing. That's
Somerset.
Somerset. That's
Yeah, that's just right across the border there. And Somerset is where a lot of the people get on, and then they'll drive or they'll float down to like Houghton area or whatever right before they get to St. Croix, and then they'll get picked up there and probably go to Cajun Club. And
That's where homeboys stab those guys.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cajun Club is a dirty, dirty strip club, by the way, if everybody's wondering. It is one of the worst places I've ever been to. Everything in there looks and feels dirty. So
First of all,
how do I know?
Are you feeling them? And
Wasn't-
then
I just-
second of all,
I didn't want to sit, but they told me I had to sit. So do what I'm told at a strip club sometimes.
well, okay. So here's the deal. I will say this. Sorry. We advertise true crime stories. I feel at this time, before we talk about wrestling, each of us have, I know, been arrested for some reason. At least once. And maybe sometimes we got away with something too that we shouldn't have. But we should each expose one true crime story about ourselves in order to make sure that we, are not false advertising.
So is it like a story where we had to go to jail and be charged with something?
No.
Just
I've lived an old and long life. I have so many.
well, wait. How many times have you been to jail, JR?
Just the once.
How about you, Tom?
0. I'm a good, upstanding member of society. I just live that top shelf life where I abide by the law enough and don't get caught.
I believe it. Yeah, I've been to jail once.
I'm not a
yeah.
fed. I just got I got a fed haircut. That's all.
Fucking narc.
Narc. That's
Danny,
Narc.
thanks for the tips.
Tom Narc Chilstrom.
I can't admit it because I'm undercover. I'm trying to find that wrestling in. You know what I mean? Fucking gonna expose the wrestling business. Ooh, are they doing steroids? Who knows? The 93 again. Anyhow, who's gonna start us off then? Because I've got some shit. that I can
Well,
talk-
I would like to ask if in the chat for me, and you can decide with these guys. I have a story about, I guess you'd call it white collar crime.
Ooh.
I have a story about trying to deceive the police.
Fuck the police. I'm strictly
Um,
underground, by the way.
and I have the actual story about how I got a DUI. So you guys can pick one of those three for me, and I'll gladly tell the story that gets the most votes.
See,
Ooh.
like I don't
Put it in the
have
chat,
any,
everybody. Put it in
I
chat.
don't have any fun stories. Like mine was a Dewey too. Like when I actually went to jail. Other than that, like it's been like stupid stuff. Like I don't know. I think the most like interesting thing, like nothing came of it, but like me and some buddies went to Treasure Island.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, if anybody is into the cannabis movement, apparently within a month and a half, right next to Treasure Island will be southern Minnesota's first actual real dispensary.
Way to go.
There you go, everybody. We had gotten back at like 2:30 in the morning, some shit like that, right? We're like 19, 20, all of us. Like we're old enough that we're adults, but we're not old enough to go to the bar. So casino it is. We get back to my buddy's house. My truck is dead. Like it just won't turn over. So like we're trying to like pop the hood, and like as we're doing this, I don't know if they drove by and saw us or
Yeah.
if someone on his street called, but like the next thing we knew, like a cop car rolls up, starts yelling at us. Like 3 more cars come out of nowhere. They make all of us sit on the curb. They're like, "What are you doing?" We're like, "What the fuck's going on?" Like, we're literally in front of my friend's house, and he's like, "You want to see my fucking ID? Like, I live here." And we're like, "We went to the casino. We came back. My car's dead." Like, they thought I was trying to break into my truck, and
Oh.
like the cop was being like the biggest asshole. Like, he would not. Uh, he would not. Like he wouldn't listen to me at all, and like we're trying to like tell him literally like my one buddy who's trying to be like, yo, this is my house, uh was like they wouldn't let him get up at all. And like as he tried to, and the cop like went for his gun. He's like, don't get up, don't you dare. Like we're like, what the fuck. Like the only reason this all ended is another cop car came, and it happened to be like our police liaison high school cop from our high school. We had just graduated like a year before. So he rolls up, sees us, and he's like, walks over, like, what are you guys doing? We tell him the fucking story. He goes and talks to the dude as being a dick, and like 5 minutes later, he's like, you guys are good. And everybody just left. And we were like, what the fuck? Yeah, it was crazy. That, and then my one buddy got, this is my favorite. My buddy got pulled over. We were underage. We were like 19. Went to the pool hall, but we all pounded like 5 beers each before we went to the pool hall. Because, you know, we can't do anything else. So we get there. We stopped at JR, you'll know, on 37th Street in Rochester, going towards where the pool hall used to be. There's that.
Oh, yeah.
Super America at the time. It's now
Yep.
Circle K. We pull in there to get smokes. My buddy driving goes in, and we see an officer pull up, and it's like a well-known officer in our town. And and he follows my buddy in. We're like sitting in the car, like, oh man, hopefully he's not gonna say anything. Like, why'd he follow us? This is weird. And then sure as shit, we see him talking to our buddy, and we're like, fuck. I think we had all smoked some weed too that night. And so like we're all freaking out. He comes out, does the full-on breathalyzer, whatever. Luckily, he only had like 2 beers because he was driving, but we were still like 19. So he goes to the 3 of us in the car, and he's like, you had any beers? And I'm like, I had 3. My one buddy's like, yeah, I had 3 too. He goes to our other friend, how many beers did you have? And he's just like, nah, I'm cool. And like all of a sudden the cops like, I didn't ask if you're cool. I asked how many beers you had. Oh, I had 2. I'm sorry. Like he's like, I'm gonna let you.
What do you think he was asking? You want a beer? Nah,
Right.
man, I'm cool. Like,
Right.
no, you're not cool, man.
So like he's like, I'm gonna let you guys go. This is a warning. Let this be a lesson. I don't want to see the. And my buddy had an old school Mustang that his dad bought him. It was kind of shitty because he didn't restore it at that point, but it was drivable, so we were cruising in that. And he's like, if I see this car driving around town tonight, I'm taking y'all in for minors. And we're like, oh no. We ended up just going out by like Oxbow Park because we were all stressing out to smoke a bunch of cigs and weed, and then we went back to my house. And that was like, but like, yeah, that's it. But you know what? Somebody that probably has a thing or two about some mischievous activity is this guy right here.
Ooh,
Shank.
It's the Shank. Team
Stank.
Top Shelf representing here. What's up, Shank?
He call you
What's up,
daddy?
Nutsack? I'm your dad. I
Nutsack.
put that in.
I saw that. That's not offensive, really. I mean, like my actual dad's dead, so like you're like Christian Cage to me right now.
Well, I mean, my name is in yours. It says Shank right there. So
That's true.
Shanky Golf, yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Also,
get your own promo
I'm
code,
okay.
man.
also says in
By the
there,
way,
Promo code the
when I-
Shank at
when I got that nickname, I was like Mike in golf, and he's like, "Are you stupid?" I'm like, "Yeah, I am. I am."
I don't
I
think
told
you're
this
that
dude today. I told this dude today. I went to the farm store. I had to go to not farm. I had to go to John Deere and get a part for a skid loader. But I walked in there and the guy's like, "What do you need?" I'm like, "I don't know what this part's called, man. I'm half Irish and half retarded, so here you are." And he just, he must do it. Them John Deere guys suck. He's, and I'm like, I'm obvious.
You're being real with them, though. I mean, you if you don't know what the part is, you got to be like, listen, man, it's here.
I told him I told him what skid loader it was and where it came from, and I just need you to go match the ends and make me another hose. And then he made the hose like fucking 4 inches too long, so it makes like an S. We're gonna have to replace that soon too. Watch.
Fancy.
That's what he goes like. What's the fucking hose place that for hydraulics? Peartex or something like that.
Hose R Us.
We have a lot of John Deere.
That's not for hydraulic hoses, JR. You know better. JR,
I mean, it kind of depends on if you take a blue pill to help your hydraulic. What have you guys been up to? I miss you guys.
It's been a minute. We haven't had any shows, like no absolute shows where we actually get to hang.
Dude, we were cooking for a fucking minute. I'm like, yeah. And then all of a sudden we're just like, yeah, cut off. You're like, what? It's like when you knock your girl up for the first time. Tom wishes. Oh no.
Damn, Luke, you fucking playing me dirty there, Rascal McSnabby.
Yeah, he does.
He's on both Twitch and YouTube right now. I can see it's the same character, Luke. You fuck.
No fucks given. Let him do his thing. He's cooking. Let him go.
He's a buddy. He's a friend.
Stop giving a fuck.
Let him cook.
Fresh.
All right. So, Shake, you got a crime story you got to tell us? I mean, now, statute of limitations be what it is, right? So, like, make sure it's well outside of this shit.
I mean, the only thing about the 2012 is just a quick brawl, and it got a little out of hand.
Just a quick brawl.
It was a quick one. I mean, this is Hardin County, bro. This is like Steamboat, where Steamboat was. That's where I'm. That's some fucking. That water's thick right there by the Iowa River, baby. You be careful around there.
All right.
Yeah. So it's funny that same summer, I got fucking stabbed. So pay it forward. It was just me paying it forward. Is all it was.
That's how you actually gain the name the Shank, right? Just I took one.
Actually, no. I got the name the Shank because I was at MMA practice and I was punching my coach like a dinghy, and he was like, "Stay stopped." He was like, "What the hell are you doing?" I was like, "Well, I figured if I'd hit you more times, I'd win, like the round." And he goes, "Do we win fucking rounds or do we win fucking fights?" And I was like, "Fights."
Yes, sir.
And then he goes, "Because he goes, what the fuck were you trying to shank me?" Because I was like grabbed him by his head, and I was like, I didn't know what the hell was going on, dude. Like that was literally after one fight. I shouldn't have been out there.
Teenage Shank was a different beast, right?
Yeah, he was beating
Teenage
up
Shank because I was like, it's kind of weird now because I was the kid who was hanging out with where it's like I would go with my boys. We'd go to these parties. They know their boys, and they're like, "That's a fucking teenage high school kid." And they're like, "Yeah, he's cool, dude. And he's fine. Let him in." And then they would brag that I could beat their ass. Like my friends would be like, "Yo, he'd fuck you up, dude. He's only 16." And they're like, these are 30-year-old men too. And they're like, "I would fuck you up." And then they'd come to a fight and I'd beat up their friend. And they're like, "Oh, fuck." Like, yeah, big old fuck. I was a tough ass 17-year-old kid too. I miss those fucking days, man. That's why, when I went into Steamboat, when I walked through those doors, I teared up. That smelled the same. It was still gross. Oh, loved it. Oh, I did not take my shoes off in that motherfucking place, bro. Not once.
As I was saying, shoes to boots. They'll walk around in socks. Barefoot.
I don't know if I'm happy or sad
my God.
I missed that show.
I never understood this. Back when I was fighting, there'd be kids who would fight early. He'd be the first, second, third, fourth fight. And then these motherfuckers would just be running around in their socks. And I'm like, y'all put some these floors are not, they're literally spilling beer everywhere. And people are just like, oh, so, and then you see they got white socks on so you can see their toe ass ugly. Ooh. Nothing literally turns you down more than a fucking pair of white socks with a pair of black runners on the bottom because your feet are nasty and your shoes are gross. Clean your motherfucking shit.
Oh man!
I tell you what, you went from Iowa to Southern real quick with those fucking words, brother.
Oh,
Like,
that's my dad. That's my dad's. That's like, it reminds me of my father. My fucking dad's fucking, like I said, he's from North Carolina, then he moved to Texas. I was like, okay, dummy.
oh,
Dummy. How many people were coming to those MMA fights you were in?
Were you at the show? No.
I wasn't.
So it would range. It was funny because it would range. There'd be sometimes that it would be like 60 fucking people, maybe. And then there'd be other fights where it'd be like 500 plus, and there'd just be standing room only. Like, Tom, were you there?
no. I wish, man.
No. Sorry, I had CTE. It's fucking hard for me to remember my own life.
No worries. I just can't wait till you get a girlfriend or whatever and just accidentally kill her. No big deal. But anyhow, you're saying what now about CTE? I'm sorry. Is that too fucking real? Is that too real all of a sudden? He's the one talking about, like, I was there. I didn't know you in your MMA days, man. God,
it was a good time. I was just a douchebag teenage kid, dude. I was like Austin Aries, but like would challenge. Like I literally challenged one of my teachers. I'm like, I'll beat your fucking ass, dude. And he's like, oh, okay. I was like, I was only scared of one of my teachers in that whole entire place because he was my wrestling coach, and he definitely just, it wouldn't matter how hard I punched that motherfucker. He just blasted through me and kicked my ass. But I would have. Maybe not my principal, only based on the fact that he literally looks like he could have been Chuck fucking Norris's stunt double. So you just don't know, you know. You don't want to test a roundhouse. You just like I said, if a kid starts fighting that meme where he's like you start to fight a kid, he's like, man, starts like, I'm like, dude, is he gonna hit me with a Kamehameha wave? I don't know. I'm not gonna stand around to find out because if he can, I'm fucked. So that's why I'm out. I'm not gonna test my principal's roundhouse. He could do a one-handed cartwheel. It's cool as shit.
Oh my god.
Okay, this has been all over the place, man. I love it though. All right, you got a crime story for us yet, or what? I mean, you're on a roll, so I don't want to.
I don't know. I could go through a list of shit I did. Like I sold crack when I was 16 one time. Well, twice.
Twice.
Never fucked with meth. That's just weird. Yeah, because like, okay, so when I was 16, that's kind of when I got broken open into like the older friends who are now like in their 40s and 50s, and it's weird. And I'm like, dude, I'm old now. I'm what you guys were, and I don't hang out with young kids. But no, God. This fucking day and age, like, one, they got cell phones and parents who still care. See, I was like with a bunch of group of dudes who didn't have like caring parents. My mom just was like, she was a single mom, or not single, she's married, but she was working her ass off. Like it was easy for me to sneak out the back door and just do fucking crazy shit. Got shot at twice. What the fuck? You know, that was cool, dude. By my own cousin even once.
Super cool, man.
I was 14 when that happened.
You and I are on different levels as far as like what is cool, but all right, man.
Survivor, baby, let's go. It's cool. I laugh about it now. It's all funny. Oh yeah, he's got one leg. Comer got his punk ass, and he had two daughters. He had two daughters too. So you know some bad shit's gonna fucking go hit wrong against that. Not fucked up, but. Hopefully they hopefully they leave the country or something. I don't know. What else did I do? What the fuck else did I do? That was nuts. I got stabbed somebody. I'm not gonna name drop.
Well, you should. Again, statute of limitations.
No. I have this dude. This one time, I was in a fucking police chase, and I was the passenger. And this dude we met, I was 16 years old. This dude I met named California. And this is like back, 2008 maybe? So like a lot of weeds coming from California, not Colorado yet. So it's like Oregon and Colorado or California weed. So this dude just brought a bunch of weed. He's got this like fucking sick fucking rice burner. It's this green and blue. It's like really cool. It's got a wing on it. So he's like we're running through Iowa Falls. We're just hanging out, cruising, doing mock fucking chicken through Iowa Falls like we shouldn't be. All of a sudden, dude, we fucking zoom right past. I look to the left, boom, cop. I'm like, fuck. He goes, fuck him. turns his lights off, and then just fucking hammers it. I'm like, no, pull over. Dude, he goes, oh, watch this. Yanks it to the right. We hammer down a road. He hanks it to another right, hangs the left. We were fucking skeeting. I'm not lying. Fast and the Furious shit. This motherfucker, and I am scared shitless. Like, I'm ready to rat him the fuck out no matter what we get. Austin! He wanted to fucking touch my butt, dude. Like, I had it already. I had this motherfucker, dude. I was going to get him, dude. He tried grabbing my joint and shit. I'd be like, weed's his. There was no weed in the car. I was just going to yell the weed's his. But no, we ended up getting the fuck. Yeah, no shit. We ended up getting the fuck out of there. Homeboy dude, I don't know how he skeet the cops. He ends up fucking just dropping us off on a random ass fucking road. And he goes, all right, boys, let's probably rule town. I'm like, okay, later. Yeah, so we walked fucking like 16 blocks back to the fucking hood, back to the east side. It was a good time, man. God, what? Yeah, we would, dude. We would just pick up like I said, this is like back in the old day, like the brick weed you get from Mexico and it'll all compress and seedy. Like, we'd pick up just fucking amounts of that and get rid of it and then just party on that fucking. I'm like 16. I'm literally 16. I'm like a junior in high school, gonna be a fucking junior. I'm just like, dude, I'm having the time of my motherfucking. And by the way, I'm at like the height of my fighting. Like, I'm whooping people's asses left and right while fucking just trying new shit. Man, that's the first time I did pills. Oh my fuck, I couldn't get off the couch for like 8 hours. My boy's like, you all right? I'm like, dude. No. Fuck. And he goes, yeah, man, it's a slow time. You guys want to go ride four-wheelers? And I'm like, nah, man, I'm good. He was the craziest thing is some of these dudes were at the wrestling show, at the old show, so it was cool, man.
Don't forget, everybody, you can see Shank on Saturday at Waterloo, Cedar Valley Sports.
Your boy every Sunday. I go to church every Sunday. Don't fuck with me.
Yeah, that's.
I haven't done anything. I haven't. I wouldn't do anything like that anymore. Well, I'd probably stab a motherfucker, but that just comes with the nickname. What do you do about it?
If you needed to get
out of not just like, I'm not just like gonna be like, hey, pop, like, dude, I'm not gonna lie, the feeling of a skin pop, people don't realize your skin pops when it gets poked. That shit fucking dude. Bing! It's a popping noise. It doesn't. If your blade's not sharp enough, that shit will like fucking just. It's like ooh, bang, and then it'll. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna try to get description.
Yeah, you probably already said too much and probably incriminated yourself. So we should probably make sure this doesn't hit like YouTube or. He's not even
in the state. He don't even matter anymore. It's good. He's gone.
All right. Well,
nah, he's alive.
Yeah,
I don't think he knew it was me either.
Cousin.
I mean, I thought you might have been pulling some Marty Jannetty kind of shit here. You're always going to be like, he's down at the river, man. Like, he ain't never made it out. Like, holy shit, damn it. Jesus.
Oh, no. It was a fucking, it was a baby blade. I wasn't like fucking, I knew it. I wasn't trying to kill somebody.
It was like a good-natured. It was like a good-natured stabbing.
He's a baby face. He's a good guy.
It was a message.
We can talk about how I got stabbed.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a true
story. Yeah, I got fucking stabbed.
I'm kind of actually interested to hear this.
I'm having a blacking out fucking time, getting white girl fucking wasted, drinking fucking jungle juice, not knowing what fucking day it was. I end up like coming to, and I'm like talking to my buddy Cody, and he's down to just his jeans. I'm talking no socks, shoes, belt's gone because he always wore fancy belts. Shirt's gone, hat's gone. I'm like, dude, why are you just in your jeans? And like, I'm getting up off, like, I'm literally fucking like, I just got F5. So I'm like getting up off the ground. I'm like, what is happening? And he goes, you all right? And like, I get this, I'm spinning, by the way. So I go back down to my face and I turn and look to my right and I recognize my buddy Clint's fucking boots. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And he's in a little back and forth. All of a sudden, bang, he's face down. I'm like, oh, fuck. And then that dude who hit him, he goes face down. And I'm like, what in the fuck is going on? And my buddy B-Rage, dude, Brandon Gage, God bless this motherfucker, has a fucking cooler full of beer and knocked this motherfucker out with one hand for knocking out my buddy Clint. It was a domino effect. Why? I'm face down. So I stand up, right? Cut off. Wake up. I'm in my driveway. and I'm like bouncing back and forth. I'm like, holy shit. Because my cousin lived next door to me and I lived with my grandparents. By the way, I'm 19. No, I think I'm 18. It's the summer of me being 18. But I'm living with my grandparents. So they share a driveway, but I'm bouncing back and forth between the fucking houses trying to fucking stay conscious. I don't remember getting in the house, but then I remember talking to my grandfather in his bedroom. And I'm like, hey, what's up, man? And he goes, you all right? I'm like, no. I threw up a bunch. I remember walking upstairs because he helped me upstairs, go to bed, lay down, pass out. By the way, so this party's on a Friday night. There's pictures on my Facebook of this party. That's on a Friday night. I wake up fucking Sunday at like 2 a.m. in the fucking morning. Dog, I was so I freak out. I jump up. I can't find my phone, my keys, or my anything. So I go fucking flying next door to where my cousin lives. And I kick his door open and he like jumps up. He goes, what the fuck? I'm like, where's my shit? And he goes, phone's right there on the charger. Keys there. Your car's out front. Grab your shit. Get the fuck out of my house. So I fucking jump out. I fucking leave. And I'm like, adrenaline rushed real fast. I'm like, damn, my fucking gut hurts. Like I felt like I just had like a stomach ache and I got hit. And I'm still wearing all my shit, by the way, like my pants, my fucking button-up shirt, and this fucking I had an Under Armour shirt underneath. So I undo the button-up, and I take this fucking Under Armour shirt, and I go to pull it off, and it's stuck. And I'm like, what the fuck? 1, 2, 3, pulled my shirt off, dog. I ended up pulling the scab out of the dry blood and shit stuck to my shirt. I had like a vagina in my fucking gut, and it was black. And yeah, so I had like somebody fucking step my shit. There was a huge brawl that night, I guess. I don't know. I was so fucked up. I don't remember a lot of it. Like at all. It was a good night though.
Maybe the alcohol saved you on that one, man. Like it maybe just like
So no, none of my friends know because like I said, I don't know anything because I blacked out for most of that. So did I get into the fucking scrap and then take one to the fucking gut? I don't know.
Hashtag gut machine.
No shit. I love it. I had a fucking gut pussy, dude. What are you gonna do about it?
Oh my
god. New merch right there. Hashtag gut machine.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. If I was a heel, yeah, but I can't be selling that shit to fucking kids in elementary school. You know what I mean? You see my line.
Sounds like you could at Steamboat.
Yeah, they'd all be like,
"Oh, Steamboat would have got over. That's all hood. That's all hood. They would have been fucking down."
Okay, so
like Waterloo hood, but it's like a different type. Like white trash hood is like different breed. Do you know what I mean?
Is that like West Virginia?
Oh, kind of. It's weird though, because like where I'm actually from, the town's like definitely sophisticated now. It's like way clean. It's not what I grew up in. Fucking pussies. So yeah.
Okay, now JR, let's hear your Dewey story.
Well, I
see who had the better time.
My Dewey story was I mean, it certainly won't live up to the Shanks.
By the way,
follies.
Never been to fucking jail. How you doing?
Show off.
Yes, you and me both, Shank.
Fuck.
So the DUI that I got was in 2011, and it was on St. Patrick's Day, which is no surprise to anyone. That's just how it works, right? If you drink on St. Patrick's Day and drive, you're in trouble. But I didn't set out to get plastered. I was running the open mic at Goonies in Rochester, and the owner came up to me and said, "Hey, we got this deal. If they buy a mug for $20, they can have all the beer that they want the rest of the night on the tap." I'm like, "That's a fucking great deal." He says, "Here, have one." And he gave me a mug, and he says, "Best way you can do it is to show off." And I'm like, "Sweet." So I took full advantage of that. And by the time the open mic was over, if just somebody goes up there, does their 5 minutes, I got another one. I don't know what the fuck is going on by the time the show's over at 10 o'clock. And then at that point, Ace remembers CJ's. We used to go to CJ's, which was
it'd be a shaky kind of joint.
It would be a definite shank. One of the signs in there says last place to get heroin before the river.
Oh yeah, that is my kind of place. I get my dick sucked in that way.
It was anyway. So we go over there, and the bartender over there, I don't remember know if you remember Leah Ace or not, but she used to just make these Jack and Cokes for me that used Coke for color. And it was in a big ass tumbler, and she's like, "It's St. Patrick's Day. Here you go." It's and just in the place, of course, was packed, and everybody's just getting blasted, and it's like, okay, last call, but it isn't really last call because they keep.
They just gotta say it for regulation.
Yeah, it's like you'll get out when you get out.
Oops,
And
you guys are locked in.
Yeah. Anyway, so and finally everybody leaves, and I typically, I'll be honest with you, I used to get blasted doing that open mic, and then I'd drive home the back way, and I never had a problem because I knew exactly where I should go.
Were you driving your Navigator at this time?
Yes, and unfortunately, Denny's had a deal going on. $4, all you can eat pancakes.
Shut the fuck up while you're fucked up.
You know what kind of drunk motherfucker wants to go and eat a bunch of pancakes?
Yeah.
Time out. Dude, they got the flavored syrups and shit.
Oh yeah.
What a fucking time to be alive. We live in such a communist time.
I know. And it's like anyway, so I hop in the car, and another comic is riding with me, which I don't fucking know why. I mean, literally, we could have walked. And anyway, so I'm driving down Broadway, and apparently I'm going like 45 or 50 in the 35 because I want some fucking pancakes. And
bro, well, $4 fucking
$4 all you can eat. And
God,
so lightity, he pulls me over, and I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, I know I'm hammered, and I'm pissed, and I'm trying to negotiate with him. He's like, I said, I can see the fucking Denny's sign. I'm like, I just want to go over there to Denny's. Let me go to Denny's, and then I'll be fine. Nah. And so then the whole thing, he's like, I want to do the field sobriety. I'm like, I don't want to do the field sobriety because you're going to have that on the film, and then I'm going to look like a jackass, and I'm going to be all over the internet. And I'm like, dude, just have me blowing a thing. I don't want to do all of that shit. You caught me, And he's like, and my fucking, they got to double cuff me back there because my shoulders don't work and all of that shit. But I just was so mad that I didn't get over there for those pancakes. And then,
bro, you had to wait a whole ass week.
Oh fuck, dude! I was so St. Patrick's Day happened to fall on a Thursday. Thankfully, otherwise I'd have been in there the whole weekend. But so the problem was they take your phone, right? And I don't know anybody's fucking. Who knows somebody's number, right? You don't know somebody's phone number anymore. You just look it up, and there it is. You say, "Hey, call so-and-so." So, and then the other problem was because I was doing comedy at the time full time. Anybody I knew that could get me out during the day had a fucking job, right? And so I couldn't find anybody to come and pick my ass up until like 5:30. So I'm in the jail from whenever. So literally 12, 13 hours before anything. You can leave whenever you want to, as long as somebody can come and get you. I was like, I can't find anybody to come and get me. Then you got to stay here.
Oh my God, dude. Okay,
what'd you have to eat? What'd you eat in there?
Oh, fuck. Here's another thing. Fucking jail is such a scam, all right? Because guess what? When you're there, you got to pay for what they feed you. They take all of the money that you got,
this is true.
And then it's like, oh, yeah, well, it's $25. It was $25 for your lunch. What was your lunch? Fucking hamburger bun with peanut butter on it.
Yep.
Bag of chips, apple.
Yep.
$25. Fucking gigantic scam.
I did forget about this. So when I had my Dewey and I got put in, I don't know, it was like 11 o'clock midnight, and it was like, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 the next day when I was able to leave. And again, I don't remember numbers. They're all on my phone, right? And it was a different time then. This is probably, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago. I think you've met him. I don't think you have, Tom, but my friend Carl.
Oh, yeah.
I know Carl.
Shake knows
Carl, good to see you.
So the big joke with Carl and I is we were always the same, like, built and everything, except he was black, I'm white. Well, I'm not even white, I'm half white. But looks-wise, right? Looks-wise, we tell everybody we were like twins, all this stuff. Okay, so I'm like, I'm gonna call Carl. He'll come get me. It's not gonna be a big deal. We all had nicknames for our homies back in the day, and like, you know, one of the jokes we always had with Carl, if you've seen the movie Half Baked, when he goes into the bodega and he does that process, and it's the whole you gotta do something crazy so they remember you. And he just drops his pants, and they're all like, "Hey, black ass!" Oh,
I love that movie.
so Carl's name in my phone at that time was Black Ass. So when they're like, you can call for someone to come get you, I had to tell this poor policewoman at the desk, like, okay, please don't read into this, okay? I am not racist. Swear to God, I love everybody. The guy you're calling's black, but I need you to get the number in my phone under Black Ass. And she just stared at me for like 30 seconds. And I was like,
What do
again,
you want from me?
not racist, please. It's a joke. So she does. She pulls the number up. I call him. He's like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, you got to come get me. I got to do it. I've done it for him. We've done it for all our roommates at this point. So it's like, whatever. It was finally like my turn. So I was like, I need you to come get me. And he's like, cool. Now, what I didn't remember is the week before we were at another bar in town. Both of us wasted. He had some girl drama. I hated this lady from the get-go. So he got mad, stormed out the bar, slammed their door, and like it's 2 glass panes with the metal bar in between, and the top pane just and then just shattered. So then, and he came right back and drunkenly at the bar, like, I'll pay, whatever. And bartender's just like, fuck you, and throws him on the wall, and they're doing all this shit, and they end up arresting him. And I'm drunk sitting here yelling at the girl because she's like saying shit while he's getting like handcuffed. And I'm like, you fucking bitch. This is your fucking fault, you dummy. Like shit like that. He had it. And the message, like I don't remember. He called. Somehow there was a voicemail where you can hear me in the bar just for like a full minute and a half ranting off on this chick. Like, you fucking bitch. Like, because I was like, this is all your fault. Fast forward a week later, he comes to pick me up in jail, and they ask for his ID, and he's afraid that he's going to get thrown in jail because of that whole ordeal, because there was still shit going on with it, that he freaked out and left. 3 hours later, I'm sitting there still like, what? And I'm going to kill this motherfucker when he picks me up. I'm punching him on sight. Fuck him making me sit here 3 extra hours. Finally, I get the Mr. Srini, you can go. Get my shit. I walk through the door, expecting to see Carl, and there's my homie and roommate Timmy, and I'm like, I'm just looking at him. He's like, "What's up, Davey?" And I'm like, "Why are you here? I didn't call you." He's like, "Yeah, Carl called me." I was like, "Where is he?" He's out in the car. Oh man, I walked out there just bitching, just, you motherfucker, dude, I thought they were gonna arrest me. I'm like, you piece of fucking shit. Like,
fucking had a fucking roommate.
I was like, I should have just called Tim in the first place. Fuck you, Carl.
No shit.
Oh man,
I know how to make wet burritos just in case I get locked up.
Jesus Christ.
I don't even like fucking ramen. That's the worst part, bro.
Yeah, it was the same. It was a fucking PB sandwich and like some chips. And then for like that last bit, they were let me sit. I got lucky. JR, were you in a cell?
No.
Were you in like a common area with other people? Or
Yeah.
were you? Was there a TV?
No.
Okay. I got lucky that the girl booking me when I got to jail was one of my homie's ex-girlfriends. And was like, Dave. So she let me sit out front where like the desk is that they sat at, where like the TV was, where they basically they would put like people to sit if they're
You're in the fucking lobby.
Yeah, basically, but not like like the lobby for the jailers. Like where like if they're good, they'll sit there for 10 minutes before they go down to the courtroom or some shit. But I got to sit there the whole night except for shift change where I had to go in the cell for 30 minutes. It fucking drove me nuts for 30 minutes because it was pink.
Oh yeah,
the whole fucking cell was pink. I didn't.
That's some Iowa Hawkeyes for Dave.
In order to keep you calm.
Oh, I was freaking out because I was just like, I can't stare at pink anymore. And then that's when they were like, finally,
make them want to suck a dick.
and then the last 2 hours I was sitting there, they had a guy sitting with me. I don't know why he was there, but I think he was on his way to court. But like, I'm guessing whatever he did was probably bad because like this dude looked like he killed a few people. And they had him sitting at the table with me, and I'm just like, there's like a fucking soccer game on, and I'm just like, and he's just like fucking kind of side eye looking. So it's like a Mexican or Latin dude, which I can't just be like, hey, because he's like, right, he's gonna be like, who the fuck is this ginger? And I don't speak any Spanish, so I don't have that in my back pocket. So like, I have to pretend I'm a complete white boy when I meet random.
Talk about food. That everybody likes that shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm just like freaking out, like, oh god, is this guy gonna fuck kill me? And then there's like some other dude in a cell who you can hear him screaming and just banging his head and shit on everything all night. Like it was crazy. But yeah, explaining to a cop that I'm not racist and asking her to find the number black ass in my phone was not my proudest.
Dude, maybe it's just because I grew up with so many different types of friends. I just don't even. I just been like, call black ass.
Yeah. I know you're gonna judge me. Fuck you.
Right.
Ski bang bang. Call black ass. I don't know what you want. Alexa, call black ass. Are you Google? Call black. What you want? Fuck. Call that motherfucker. I don't know.
Do you have any?
I grew up.
Do you have any criminality, Tom?
I mean, I've done.
Fuck no, fucking. Tom still bangs in missionary. What the fuck? Tom ain't done nothing.
I mean,
hang on a minute. If I said that same exact thing, Tom, you would be talking so much shit to me right now.
Hey, it's Team Top Shelf Shank right now.
Okay,
Okay, motherfucker. Don't act like I fucking don't play.
So if I call myself Top Shelf, I could shit on you and you'll be cool with it because
you're not Team Top Shelf. You'll never be Team Top Shelf, Ace. Sorry,
I'm not
I like you, but you ain't never.
Hey, motherfucker, your whole team loves me, and I don't even need to be on your team, so we're good.
That's because you announce them in ways
first off
that actually involve the excitement. All these other jackasses.
That is very true, though. But
like, Brandon the Shank Eubanks. Tim Nella.
No, I usually fucking
Jordan. I mean, come on.
I fucking throw my voice out every time I have to do Shanks because ever since the very first show I announced for him where he's like, hey, like, really go hard on the Shank part. Every fucking show now that you're on, I fucking throw my shit like my dude. After doing a Shanky match the next day, my throat's fucked.
See?
Yeah, my bad.
No, it's all good. I mean, it's all good. Can't stop now.
Every absolute show, yeah.
Do it every show.
Fucking force for fucking a day and a half.
Bro, it's great though. Like when I wrestle like in Memphis or like I go somewhere else, and they're like, Brandon, the Shank Eubanks. And I'm like, you fucking jabro. You first off, dude, you suck at your fucking job. You should probably quit microphoning. Nobody wants that proper fucking
Brandon. The Shank.
Bruce Buffer set the standard.
I'll go to Tennessee with you.
And you gotta say my last name twice, like it's fucking 1955 boxing. Eubanks.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just bring a personal ring announcer, Big Ace.
Listen, if I had the money, like if I was fucking just loaded, I would make Lillian Garcia go through our entire locker room, but make her do the fucking SmackDown 2 voice. So it's like, Brandon, pause, Eubanks. I'm like, dude, that's That's how we do some fucking random bullshit. Whenever Ace isn't there, we're getting video game entrances.
Oh my god! You
That's
know
cool.
what's funny is you probably could pay her to do the voice recordings for when I'm not there of that, and she'd probably do it.
Honestly, I see the problem is I see it in the budget, but the guy who has all the fucking bank account numbers and access to it doesn't see that in the budget.
Well, where's
Why?
Boss Man? Is he supposed to be
You can
fucking
sweet talk,
yeah.
Mom.
Yeah,
But
we
you're
all
right. He
all
gets
know.
it. He gets it. We know who really owns this shit. Ain't neither one of us.
First of all, I said that shit a while ago, and all of a sudden I almost got ostracized for stuff fucking saying. I was like, nah. Mostly because I called her Mama Vandy, and she did not necessarily appreciate when I did not call her that. I called her the other name. I called her Mama Princess. She goes, "Don't you fucking dare!" I was like, "Oh, okay, all right, okay, all right."
No, she likes her. She likes her own.
I went to shoot on it. I apologize.
That's not even a shoot. Her real name is Vanty.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I called her Mama Princess out here on the show, and then
Yeah,
apparently,
I don't know if she really wants to be super tied to that name.
Nope, she doesn't. Nope. I learned that real fucking quick. I'm like, all right,
I for one blame Jason.
correct. Yes, as we should.
I wouldn't want to be tied to that guy either.
But excited to see everybody this weekend, though. It's been a minute.
Yes,
Dude, I'm so pumped. I forgot there was a show this weekend. I've been so busy doing shit. Fucking mowing, baling hay, fucking all the other fucking dumb shit.
just getting ready for
Just
the
been
fight.
so busy. This chick was like, sends me a photo of the poster at this restaurant we have, and I'm like, oh yeah. She goes, are you ready? And I'm like, yeah, sure, I guess. It's not for like another week or two. She goes, it's this week, dude. And this was yesterday. And I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, Saturday,
Oh
bro.
shit.
Back there in the loo.
Yeah, and then next weekend Algona?
Yes, Algona at the fairgrounds next the 22nd.
I fucking love the way that roof looks. That thing's kind of cool looking.
Yeah,
As long as it's not sweating bullets in there, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, they're gonna put in.
We're gonna hey, your boy. What the air conditioning is for the fucking weak, dude. Jesus Christ, get used to the heat. Put a little breeze in your ass. You'll be fine. Jesus Christ, Tom.
Hey man, I work facilities. All right, you're fucking preaching the choir here. Right?
You're a fucking missionary, Mike. Jesus Christ.
Jesus, coming at me way too hot here, Shane. Come on, man.
Okay, fuck. If it makes you feel better, that's all I hit it. That's all I got. You only got so much to work. You can't flip them over. If a girl's got a big enough ass, I'm just fucking bumper carring back there. I'm not doing nothing. Fuck. I don't mind the old missionary Mike. It's not an insult. Just got one tool. You got one thing. It's like my wrestling. I only punch and kick. We don't. Why? It works. I don't need to do other things. It works.
Don't act like you don't fucking throw people around and shit too. Come on now.
So,
exactly.
Shane,
Luke is on fire. Luke's been fucking hammering them out today.
He has.
I know. He's. Here's the thing. He's funny when he wants to be funny. The show I do with him on Wednesdays, a lot of times he goes like too fucking backseat sometimes, and then he just every time he throws something out, it's not as funny. Look at this fucking holy shit! Look at that graphic, man. That is some fucking hardcore stuff right there, dude.
You look really angry.
This is the first time.
Like really.
I was. Well, you see, I got bruises. I got like 4 bruises across my face. I literally just got my ass beat right before that photo. They're like, "Hey, take a photo." I'm like, "Now?" They're like, "Now." I'm like, "Jesus, fine."
What show was that?
That was one of those one of those ones at the Cattle Congress, wasn't it?
No, that was after. No, that was after the Waterloo. That was after
one of the Cattle Congress.
No, this was at the Sportplex. It was like 2 shows ago. It wasn't because last one I got cracked across the fucking skull. It was the one before that one because you would see it across there.
I thought that was after the actual ladder match. Then when you and Bryce first won the titles.
No, that photo's recent. I just took those with Taylor.
Okay.
Taylor Prentice.
Yeah. By the way, is Clinton gonna fucking finally be at one of these shows? This motherfucker.
Yeah, we get Clint Dye back, dude. I'm pumped to see that guy. That's gonna do my soul. Like,
I thought he said something on one of our posts that he's gonna be there. We got Ethan Navajar and AVB.
Last man standing match for that title.
our posters have been getting really nice too. I kind of like them.
Yeah. Saint and Death
Death Dealer.
Dealer. Got your other half there, not JR's favorite.
That's my sweetie. That's my sweetie.
Bryce Jordan taking on Leo Santel.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and then even that scramble you mentioned for Madhouse, man, that's gonna have some implications, dude. I'm just telling you down the road.
JR may finally get
Bro,
payback.
we'll be watching. That's for sure.
And then this match is gonna be
Dude, talk about this one.
This is gonna be a hot one right here, dude. ZK Alvin Falcone, banger, guaranteed.
Well, and a little spoiler
Dude.
for everybody out there, by the way, ZK is going to be on AEW. They're with their stuff tomorrow in Des Moines, so watch out for the
Love
boys.
that guy.
End up showing up on Rampage on Friday. So
That dude's gonna be fucking signed one of these moments.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
Jay
he just did
Wesley,
ROH. Not last week he did ROH for them. So
Jay Wesley taking on Maddie Starr. I haven't seen Maddie Starr in a minute.
yeah,
No, I think a lot of people are excited to see him. He's a prick.
Look at this fucking Waterloo versus Free World shit, man. Holy fuck, dude.
Dude, there's
Oh.
4 of them now.
I know. Y'all taking on 3 of them.
I like
I know. I feel almost.
You're all sick. Uh-oh. Get in there, Justin. Justin, the camera only has a certain amount of time. Get in there. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Yeah. and
I
then
will
Cole-
always love that Maddie Starr snuck 2 chops in there when
Yep.
you didn't even say shit. Like you just were like, all right, I'm just taking it.
Yeah, I mean, he
What's
already
he
said
gonna say?
Yeah, he already said that if it were doing chops, he's getting in there. I'm like, all right, motherfucker. Like, I didn't know he was gonna get 2. That was the whole fucking thing. The second one really fucking surprised me. Goddamn Matty Star. But he also, him and I, it's been a rough road. Matty Star and me, the
still
relationship's still on
hates
fucking.
you.
So it's
Yeah, he still hates you.
I know.
I wish
can't-
every time there was a chop, I wish I could get the crowd to do this. Every time somebody chops somebody, they'd yell pork.
that'd be good. That'd be good.
All right,
My
boys.
crowd's not sophisticated enough.
You just got to lead them. Let's do one more thing, Shank. We haven't done this with Neuron. We've actually only done this really with us. Maybe one was Jackson on it.
It's because you only had me on one time.
Well, we also
by
really
yourself
haven't
one
done
time.
this much either. That's not true because you were also a host when I wasn't here once. So you've been on the show
Oh, I've been on I know. I'm just a selfish bitch, you know, guys.
You've been on a few times, my friend. But let's watch some shit, boys.
Got poop videos?
Well, no. Not
Oh.
real shit. They're saying.
Oh, I was like, what?
Wow, that's how he wins the fucking match, huh? Look at this kid.
No.
Oh shit!
Nick fucking Gage.
Oh!
Into the ring post.
Same match, right? Yeah.
Zilla
Yeah.
slides inside the ring though. And it comes
Oh!
Jesus.
Got that speed.
I mean, when are we going to see that ladder match that y'all had? I mean, that was real fucking, oh my God moments right there.
Yeah.
What one? Where I blew my elbow off?
No,
No.
no, not the one where you didn't know how to fucking take a blow. No, the first one at the Chaos Congress. Before they actually
Oh, yeah, that one. That's good.
the triple threat.
Going to take flight once again, it looks like.
Fucking Gringo Loco, man. That guy's a shit.
Yeah, that thing's awesome.
Ow!
Right into the chair. Oh, Ricochet was just murdered last night. Did you guys see that?
I saw that, yeah. Mr. Irvin had to run out of there. A good gal shall.
Oh!
Ouch.
Lord.
Sleeping with the fishes. He don't want none of this. You don't want none of this.
Jeff Jarrett. Fuck Jeff Jarrett. Dusty! Oh, how dare you? How dare you, Jarrett? You suck.
I watched him wrestle Ric Flair.
You were there, weren't you?
Yeah.
You saw Ric Flair have a heart attack in real life.
Yeah.
Mance.
Good old Mance and
Let's go.
Ratty Daddy.
Oh, that's
Dude,
weird.
I've got to start doing that.
Almost breaking your neck. I thought that was Jay Wesley's thing.
Oh my God. Just killed that chair.
Blocked by Eddie.
Sammy.
No. That clothesline took him down.
Sammy Callahan and Eddie Kingston there.
We got to go visit our friend Tusslemania down at a Revolver show soon.
Oh my God!
Turned him inside out.
Jesus.
Oh my God, is that fucking
That's,
is that
yeah.
yeah.
That old bitch.
Oh my God! That landed on his head.
I gave him gardening tips last year or 2 years ago.
Nice.
When he took on Bryce
Hey,
down
those
there.
Shorter than he was from the match.
Yeah, he calls me soybeans.
Ooh, Teddy Hart, crazy man. He's in jail. Should be, at least. I don't know. Did you guys ever watch we'll continue to say, but did you guys ever watch the documentary on Peacock about Teddy Hart?
No, not
No,
yet.
my friend Megan, she goes, "Did you know who Teddy Hart is? He's such a piece of shit. You need to watch this." I was like, "What?"
He is.
Like, I already knew this. I don't need. Yeah, I already know everything.
Yeah.
I don't need to watch a documentary on how big of a loser the fucking biggest loser is.
That's just when you tell her, like, yeah, have you not met wrestlers before? There's a lot of them that are pieces of shit.
Dude, that shit would come
Yeah.
out. And that shit came out, and I was like, I hit up Watson. I'm like, man, is he still doing those Canada shows that you go to? And he's like, no.
Jesus.
Dang. This looks fun. Whoa, what the fuck is that?
Cheese and rice, yo.
Oh, now you don't swear? Come on, Jake.
Here's one you can try. Here's one you can try. Got dandruff and some of it itches.
No crap. I love that. Hang on. I love the wood homemade cake. That was really clever. Look at that. Look at that.
It's their version of a Punjabi prison.
Oh, I love that match.
Willie Mack, Jay Lethal. Fucking Willie. Look at that, Willie. Willie! Fucking Willie.
Who's more
Love
athletic than
Putting
Willie
on
Mack?
to the fucking bro. I love it.
They just step on your nuts.
2008.
Not the worst thing that's happened in TNA Impact.
Crashing down.
No, not really.
Cassandra back.
Love it, dude.
Try and snap off a hook and run.
Ooh.
That was when Hoovy was in I don't give a fuck mode.
What the fuck kind of matches is it? They got a timer going on the top. D'Lo
Oh,
and
they had that so many times with TNA back in the day when they were on Fox Sports Net. I love that shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez. That was cool, actually.
Ooh, there, Fox.
No way, dude. That's how you compress your spine.
Good old Steen.
Oh, there's my dad.
Fucking Cage in there too.
Look at that.
Oh,
Jesus.
fuck is this?
Oh, this dude is.
Mikey.
Oh! Oh,
He's got him hooked from
Jesus.
behind. Up.
Fucking Drake Younger.
Spiked him on the top of his head.
Jesus.
Look at this. Oh my God.
Why, thank you,
Oh,
Mikey.
Really? Thank Mikey.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. I know you didn't say hi to me, but hello, Mikey.
Oh my God. Release
God, you're such a fucking diva, Tom.
I'm just saying.
Styles, Shane Prentice.
Now London springboards up.
Ooh, ooh.
Ooh.
That's when
Ooh.
Trent really got pissed off.
Fucking Trent.
Stunner. Gets caught.
Fuck Leo Rush. I never liked
Fuck
Leo.
Leo Rush.
Rush tried to muscle
I bet Leo Rush smells like shit.
It feels great, Mikey. Thank you so much for being on the show 2 months ago. Appreciate it a lot.
Got him, Mikey.
We've got the leg of London in the back. You gotta be kidding me. Oh no. He's got duped up till the end. Slammed him on the ladder.
Somebody fucking killed Disco Inferno in there.
Thank God.
That was my favorite WCW wrestler.
Disco Inferno?
Split leg moonsault on all three opponents. The chair to assist him as he's up top. Looking for a double stomp.
Dude, me next.
Oh, threw him out onto his own partner. Oh, knee to the face. Suicida as both members looking up feel like good time.
Hey,
PWG just had some fucking matches, man.
Yeah, the smallest guy in the matches. Oh, just manhandle everybody.
He's got both of them.
I don't like these moves. I'm always thinking somebody's going to crush their skull on this kind of shit.
Walking around the ring with them.
On what?
He doesn't have
Like
a
on
chair
somebody else's
to roll.
like head.
Big spindly roll.
Oh, so
I'd be more worried about my fucking leg going out. Oh!
It was fun putting the
oh my
guys.
god.
Win it this year. Unfortunately, not getting through. And I just
I know.
on the far side.
Joey,
right out to the floor.
Joey Joe just had a fucking him his pants on that one.
Ah, yeah, he did.
Who was that? Who was that?
Mike Elgin.
Power slam. Gonna pin Elgin catches him. Rolling.
Didn't AR Fox just get signed like this last year? And isn't he already gone from AEW?
Well, I mean, because he didn't get his fucking passport ready for fucking All In, so
Oh, is that what it was?
I'm on the shit list like almost immediately.
If he's not, he's probably at the back of the line like everybody else. That's good.
Fucking Steen. Oh, he's so good.
My daddy.
Sure thing, buddy.
You can call me Matty or Mikey. I'm here. Or whatever your name is. I'm here. Just call Shank, dude. It's cool.
Told you stab you already, so
Trying to go right through Sammy.
I don't even know if he was here for your stories. So
What? Into the
Huh?
head scissors. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Well, and that's what Jason.
and here I can't swear on air. What the fuck?
Jason quick with the box.
Screw you, Tom.
Thanks,
You
Luke.
are going home.
Drew's a friend, piece of shit.
Clint died.
Jack.
Clint!
Excited to finally see you again.
Jesus!
The Canadians even it up.
What?
I've always liked the way Brock Lesnar did a shooting star press. I like how, like, I don't know. Some of that dude. Oh, cute. Who is that? Oh, Blake. He's cute. Whatever. Remember when Blake used to like us and hang out with us?
Oh! I fucking love Tremont.
That would have been me if I didn't get off the fucking breakfast burgers.
Oh man, look at
What is
this.
this guy doing?
Pulling the Ultimate Warrior right there, just running down the fucking ring forever.
Please don't. Oh.
Oh my lord.
Jesus Christ, Mikey.
I feel that,
I'm
Mikey.
here for it.
Oh my. Trying to go for the reversal.
Oh!
That's what I'm saying right
God!
there. Like the guy's fucking back of his head smashes into the dude's
Rhino.
face.
Miyamoto from behind.
Oh, you got
The
it.
miss.
Right in the face, right in the eyes of prime time.
Miyamoto right now.
Oh!
Jay catches Miyamoto. May have shown Liam Slater. Slater gets caught on the shoulders of Wainwright. Here comes the spray. Oh my God. Double stomp into the
Like, I wish I could move that seamlessly from, like, apron to the top rope. You know what I mean? Like,
Standing 450.
fucking Swan.
450 off the top.
Who's with the... Is that Ricochet right there?
Uh,
Yo, you see Ricochet's girl's booty, though, when she was running down that thing yesterday?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Smith Irvin was
Dang.
real good yesterday.
No, I was too concerned for my friend Ricochet. So no,
Your good friend Ricochet.
and his new T-shirt that he was trying to get plugged out there.
I like Bowie. Oh yeah, Mikey.
Oh, they're just fucking AR Fox up. Jesus. They done killed him. Ooh. Ooh, did that hit him?
Oh, Jesus!
Did that catch him on the way down?
Dude, I don't know. We'll be back on that.
Powerbomb sets out, and thank God it's over.
Oh, man. Yeah, he's fucked.
I like how they go. Oh, holy
They go
shit,
back up?
You dumb fucks. You dumb fucks.
Oh.
What in the?
Suplex onto the other ladder. That's. Oh. Oh yeah, let's show the replay of this so everybody can see how this guy actually got paralyzed.
God.
But I mean, if you nail it, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Can you move?
See,
No.
the thing is, like, I can only plan that with one person, and I don't know if I want to.
You don't know if you want to trust him?
Well, Cole Cannon would be in, but I think old Prentice would be pissed and be like, no, not gonna have that go down.
Wow,
Yeah.
he'd probably be afraid of like putting a hole through TS's ring.
But would you?
Oh, is that a fat joke?
No. Just more like those ladders, and maybe the padding would need to be replaced. The canvas, I guess, actually, he probably wouldn't want to do it though. He's too clean cut, old JP. Yeah, let's start calling him JP.
Hey man, I support anything you guys want to do. Tell him that. Be like, well, Ace thinks it's a good idea.
He gets mad that I keep getting my head punched in. He goes, why? He goes, big picture hits you with the belt across your face. I'm like, yeah. He goes, I can see the detail of the belt in your head. I'm like, I didn't even see it coming, dude. I just turned and see, boom, there he was.
Oh no. All right. Well,
hey Shank, are you booked for a Hall of Fame yet or no?
What?
Are you booked for Hall of Fame weekend?
No, I'm in Memphis that weekend.
Ooh, shit.
Gonna start getting on TV in Memphis.
Atta boy. All right.
Nice. Let's go.
The only Iowa one, baby.
Atta boy.
So you get for having friends in low places, I guess.
Yeah, Memphis is pretty much the lowest of the low.
You dude, Memphis is that is a jungle. I'll tell you that, man. That is a crazy place of just fucking erotic people. Just all over the fucking place, dude. I love it, though. That's no wonder fucking John Morant fucking got in trouble so much.
Right?
Yeah, Shank on TV, baby. I'm trying, dude. Believe me.
Too much trouble down there.
I love it.
I know, dude.
Let's go. I'll go.
I'm in, dude. Hey, listen, Ace, we have a fucking blast. Oh no, I'm definitely getting stabbed again.
The best part of your stab story is that you don't know how you got stabbed. That is what I took away from tonight's episode.
Well, funniest thing is, JR was telling me his story about the pictures, and I just wanted to be like, dude, this is literally how I got stabbed. Like, we took one of them fucking big old silver fucking like 100-gallon troughs, and we laid it with this really thick plastic that we got from Walmart, and then we just filled it with a bunch of alcohol that we had throughout the fucking summer. We made a jungle juice out of it. Oh, dude, it was, yeah. I was like, I think I quit losing my fucking mind about the 5th cup in.
Oh my god, that's
just went full sense.
GONE
gone.
So gross. Well, Shanky, thank you for coming on and hanging out with us.
buddy.
Sharing your
Thanks for the
stories. We'll see you this Saturday if you are in the Waterloo area. Absolute Pro Wrestling at the
Cedar Valley Sportsplex.
Yes, the Sportsplex right down there across the street from the actual Hall of Fame. So yeah, come hang out. Tom will be doing commentary. I'll be in the ring. Shanky has a big match against the Big Picture, which one of my favorite bad guys in Iowa right there, the big picture. So I'm excited to see you two go at it. So
I'll take that boy strap.
let's go. So we'll see you guys down there Saturday if you're in the area. If not, we'll see you next week. Make sure you're following the social medias. Find out who we may be having on next week for the bird, Clint Dye says.
Yeah.
Won't be me, I promise.
And by the way, all of you that are watching tonight on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, thank you very much.
Twitter.
We appreciate that. Huge amount of people watching.
Also, want to thank my live stream that I have going on Pornhub. Want to thank all my crazy people out there on the hub. Keep it orange, or keep it crazy, baby.
So,
I like the drum set.
So your live stream is just from the waist down, and we get from the waist up.
Well, sometimes better what was happening the last time I was commenting on this stream, or 2 times ago.
We were gonna go golfing, and after he fucked his shoulder up or his elbow and stuff like that, I told him, like, "Well, just attach that club to your dick, and we'll have a good old time. Just keep on swinging, baby. Keep on."
I don't make clubs that long, baby.
Oh shit! I can't wait to see you Saturday, buddy.
I'm excited for the hugs, boys. JR, we gotta get you back soon.
I have issues. Let's just
That's
leave it
okay.
at that for the.
That's okay.
Just leave
That's
it at
okay.
that for
Hey,
a moment.
You handle your shit. We'll be right here. Hey, listen, you need somebody stabbed. I know a guy.
I know. I mean, yeah. I'd like them to know that who it came from, though.
Well, to be real honest with you, Shank, the only guy that JR really has issues with right now is your tag team partner. So, I'm just
listen
saying.
for the right price. I wouldn't mind holding 2 pieces of gold, even if the butt looks the same.
Let's have a discussion.
You sellout.
There we go. There we go.
Everybody, thanks again for watching. We appreciate it so much. Thanks again, Shanky, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Follow us.